Good morning, traders. I am Stephen Davis, Senior Market Strategist, RJO Futures, downtown Chicago, here to talk to you about the grain markets. Happy Friday to all of us. Okay, the corn market's over 3 hours away from USDA reports and just a plethora of information coming at us here this morning, so it'll be good to get information. It'll be interesting to see where we close later this afternoon for the week. So the corn market, we're going to get export sales. We got exports yesterday. They were at an 8-week low, and then it was from back in December, so a little archaic, but nonetheless good to get back to getting these government reports. And if the demand for corn via exports is good, it's nice to get reports every week so we can follow them, compare them to last week, look for next week what they're going to be, and get back to a normal routine. These markets are very transparent, so we need all this information. And nonetheless, the January report's supposed to be bullish for corn with lower yields last year, so we'll see about that. One thing I do want to caution, it seems like everybody wants to be friendly corn going into this market and this environment when everybody's bullish corn. It's not so bullish, but you can see the charts here, the daily chart of corn in pretty good support. We'll see where we go here to end the week. Okay, the soybean market. Again, a little bit interesting, surprising. Soybeans down yesterday. A lot of rumor news on China, USA. So we'll get these government reports out here, some information in 3 hours. And will the USDA raise exports for corn because China's back in buying U.S. corn? Or will they lower them? Those are some questions being asked here. And interesting this week, we did get China buying U.S. soybeans, and soybeans did sell off a little bit on this news, perhaps selling the news here when the facts do hit that China's buying U.S. soybeans. Okay, these soybeans that China's buying, they are going to their crushing plants, the soybean crushing plants. So that's interesting, maybe revealing that this slowdown in China buying U.S. soybeans has lowered their stockpiles of soybeans. So it's interesting, and what we want is economic sales of soybeans, not political sales. And the middle class of the world, they've got more disposable income like us, hence their demand for food, their demand for protein. That's a strong story for soy going forward, and it's not going to change. So we're going to keep talking about that. And then the wheat market here, you can see the chart of wheat, perhaps in a following mode here. And it does seem when wheat goes lower, it does bring in some export business, and markets seem to rally from lower prices. So buying wheat at lower prices, perhaps that's a trade idea here that everybody can look at. Back to soybeans a little bit, I kind of think you can see the chart that we showed you, that island top in March soybeans at 941 on December 2nd. I kind of think we're headed there here, and then you're going to see a lot of sales from U.S. and South American producers and farmers. So wrapping this up 3 hours from now, we'll get a lot of information. We'll see where we close, and everybody have an excellent weekend.